my new doll, Annie.
And David Mitchell here, and Voice of Autism, episode 402. Whew.
Go ahead, David, show the dolls.
No, not your thing. I'm not the doll person.
It
You are.
is.
Nope.
Yes.
And it get ready to start raining out there in a few minutes. Look like we got a storm coming in. But yeah. Been one of those crazy week, and yet the third live stream this week, ironically. But I'm going to bring up some crazy stuff I forgot to talk about in last week's live stream. If y'all remember the video vlog from last week, I did said I would both be talking about some political stuff in the autistic community again. I completely forgot to talk about it. Been so busy and worked up with everything that I literally completely had like a brain fart and forgot. But what I'm about to talk about again is that a lot of autistic people said we should have voted for Kamala and all of that. And I'm calling out the liberals. Don't worry, I call out, the conservatives too. I call out both sides. And yes, I'm looking at the window because we got a storm getting ready to start up, hit lightning out there. But y'all know me, I'm independent. I don't side with anybody. But I'm willing to call out both sides and the BS, hypocrisy and all of that. But the thing is, a ton of people in the autistic community, and it's something that kind of grinds my gear, if y'all get what I'm saying. Of them saying, oh, we should be voting for Kamala and all of that. But my thing is, and I hate to say it, I want to bring that up right now. For people who don't realize it. Kamala is not a good person for the autism community, aka the autistic community, because of her past connections with Autism Speaks. For people who don't know or don't do common sense, a lot of the liberals got connections with Autism Speaks. And, ooh, that was a flash of lightning. I'll turn it for y'all can see. But yeah, watch the back window, you'll see it flashing. But what I was saying is that a lot of the liberals, and I'm going to bring it up. A lot of the liberals say that they support equality and equal rights. No, they don't. Most of them are actually hypocrites. And the reason why I say hypocrites is because I actually have seen some of their past bad behavior and all of that. And I really do mean it. Like, I have seen the hypocrisy and all of that. That's the background, bud. Yeah, but let me y'all. That it's getting ready to rain out there. It's drizzling out there right now, but ooh, I love flash of a flash.
Teddy bear.
Just listen to it.
Oh, stinky too.
That's been but they getting ready to really start storming out there. But let me get back to what I was talking about. And the emote leads up in that I'm worried about our community because we're following it like blind sheep, thinking the people are good. And in the reality, they don't care about equality and all that.
Really?
I hate to break it, they don't. And that one of the big problems that people don't realize. About our porn out there. And same with the conservatives. Like, the liberal and conservative are sides that I will not side with. But you also got... Ooh! That was... And let me turn to the Gavel Planner game. But a lot of... On both sides, like the Democrat, Republican, a lot of them think that they're on our side, but no, they ain't. Like, the Democrats are pretty bad at lying and threat their pass. Heck, if people in the autistic community realize how bad autism begin, I'm talking about the newer generation because and it's up, and I am noticing with the newer generation that it get me super worried. A lot of the newer generation, it's thinking autism speaks is good, which from my flesh, is very, very concerning. Like, no joke, very concerning. And the reason why I say it's very concerning is because of some of the stuff that they have done. It get me real worried. It pretty concerning in a way. And it's something that give me chills, if y'all get what I'm saying. And for people who don't know, yes, I'm independent. I do not side with either side. Both sides I will never agree with because of their scumword records. Heck. And that was one of the reasons why I did not vote this year. But for the autistic community, meaning for anybody else in our community, please, for the love of God, do not side with liberals. Do not side with conservative, aka Democrats and Republicans. Please do not side with them because they're not really going to help us. And that a fact with both sides. And that whole DEI stuff, ooh, that was a good flash. But that DEI stuff is not good for our community. And that's something. That's something that get me super, super worried. Because I have seen how two-faced DEI can be. Listen to that. And a lot of people say, oh, it's good for inclusivity and equity, and for equality, but in reality, it's really not, because 90% of DEI is white liberal women. And the funny thing is that you got no PWDs, no black people, none of that. Only 10%. 90% is, it's likely 85 to 90% is white liberal females. And I'm sorry, but that's not equality when that most. And it's pretty bad when you start realizing the oof. Lightening it up in the background. That rain about to start coming down. Look at all that. And Amtrak should be coming true in a couple of minutes. AKA PO89. But what I was saying is that do you think that they that they're for equality are really not for equality. And that coming from someone who is autistic. And there's a trend right now that if ooh, that was close. That was close. Whew. There is a trend right now, and it's something that really, really get me shaken up and worried when you start realizing what it really is. That if you're a white autistic boy, just know you don't have a voice anymore. Or if you look the part, you don't have a voice anymore. There's a trend right now going on in the liberal side of the community that I'm pretty disgusted at and pretty worried and horrified at, where they're literally attacking, mocking autistic boys and guys who are white. Which I'm gonna say that's just as racist as doing the other way around. To imagine if the thing was swap and the guy was black, it would count as racism. It should be counted as racism too, the other way around. And the same, I'm gonna bring it up. We literally, and I have seen it a lot, of black people attacking white people because they hate white people, and they say, "Oh, that's not a hate crime," and that's up horrifies me because a couple years ago there was an incident in California where a black guy drove down a white guy on a bike, hit him, jumped out, and started stabbing him, saying white supremacy, all of the and black power and all of the, and killed him. And they counted it at road rage. That was no road rage. That was a deliberate hate crime. And you can't tell me otherwise. And seeing it, the media spun it the other way around. But it pretty messed up. Look, I'm gonna bring it up. I support equality, but I'm willing to call out hypocrisy on every side. Doesn't matter who it is. And the thing is that our own community is starting to fall into tropes that we said over a decade ago, 2 decades ago, that we will never fall in. Well, guess what? We're falling in them now. Which, when you think about it, is super, super concerning. Because I'm not surprised at it. It's something that really worried me. And I would say super, super concerning in a way. Because the liberals who are in the autistic community keep doing what they're doing, we're going to lose some of our right, and we're probably going to be pushed back. I mean, we're probably going to get a little oofed, messed up because it's stupidity and Democrat. Which, let me be honest, yes, a few people can ruin it for everybody, and that's something that no one wants to realize. And saying it, even though I don't agree with it, punishing everybody just for one person mistake, that's how society kind of works. And we've seen how the action of a few affects everybody. Which, let me be honest, that's super worrisome. Because, yes, we have seen the few ruin it for everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
And trust me when I say this, that's something I don't agree with. Oh yeah. It get ready to release all sort of kind of dogs. But in a big way, it oof and terrifying. Oof. Oof. Saying it's how you've been terrified as a kid from lightning and thunder. Now, does the other way around make me tired? But yeah, but for anybody in the autistic community, please don't side with the parts like Democrats or Republicans. Please don't, because all you're doing is they're going to make it hard for everybody else when stuff go bad. But yeah. Now that I got that out of the way, because that was frustrating, because one, let me be honest about this, is that the stuff from what happened in Pocatello, Idaho, a month ago, it's still pissing me off. But yeah, but let's change the subject now. So, for people who don't know, when me and Belle got done with our video blog and we got done with our food, we got stuck at the pizza place, Marco Pizza, because of the storm. So while we were waiting out the storm and waiting for it to clear out, we started watching the thing for the Vatican. Val,
Yes.
you want to tell them about yesterday inauguration of the new Vatican and all that?
Everybody's against it.
For people,
Some against it at first.
for people who don't know, me and Val were rooting for the Filipino Vatican, and we were hoping that for Asian Pope would have happened, but instead of that, we ended up with our first American Pope, which
First of many.
it's still surprisingly crazy.
You know, Americans have a Catholic population anyway, so.
I know. I was expecting if it were not the Filipino, it would have probably been the Black Pope. Would have been the.
Sarah.
I know.
Yeah, they're Tanzanian.
Mm-hmm. But instead, we got the first American Pope.
I thought y'all expected a conservative again.
Nope, and ironically, and Jane I was expecting, he'll probably, regressing, but I guess we were wrong, because this new Pope, even though he American, it's just like the last Pope, am I right?
Yep.
Which is so odd, but he more, not into social media, which is what the Filipino one was into.
A lot of people crushing on my favorite cardinal.
But
I
hope,
think the regression sucks,
but hope there's no regression,
The Pope Francis 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
They can never be Pope Francis 2.0, okay?
And to be honest, Pope Francis was one of the best, because he did support a lot of people who had disability and the LGBTQ community.
Also for disabled people.
That too. And plus he went to disaster places to help. And unlike all the other Pope who were around greed and all that, and
Power greeting.
he was different. Hopefully this Pope is not a power and greedy one either. Not what I'm hoping for, but stuff can change. Now, also, right now, we got an uncertainty with the group, too. I have not brought it up because Dr. G is actually moving down to Louisiana. Am I right?
Chicago?
No, like where he moving to?
Oh, I didn't know.
I think it was either Mississippi or Louisiana.
Louisiana, I don't know. He said south.
I know, but in the Gulf states. But thing is that they're still trying to find someone for our group, because we don't want our group to end, but if it does, then we had a good run, At least we had a good run with A&N and all that. If we are unable to get an replacement for Dr. G, but it was a hell of a ride. But hopefully, stuff does work in a way. But yeah. Yes, I'm looking at the storm again. Look like the rain might be going around. That for sure. Look like the rain definitely going around. That's giving a light show of what it's doing. But I'll say that if we do get a new person running the group, that'll be amazing. And I hope we do. But we do got about 2 to 3 weeks before we find out. So we still got a chance. But also, that they make a full week at Val's new job. Which, Val, you want to tell them how you felt about your new job?
It was unexpected, like it's opposite from what I expect.
And your new manager actually do better, am I right? Oh yeah. Get ready to start from. Also, I might need to get a new phone case from my S22. Get up that to keep it. It's sealed kind of down. I'm probably going to use to super glue it in. Ooh. That was flossable floss. You can hear it out there. Listen to that. But yeah. Now let me check the Amtrak tracker. But it's Val's second job, and funny thing is, it's that it actually done pretty well, which is fantastic in a way. And that's something I'm pretty happy for. Looking like I can put the chart raining around 10 tomorrow, and I'm supposed to go all the way through the afternoon, so I might not be able to. If I'm not able to rail fan tomorrow, oh well. I already did rail fan last week. Got them good trains. But yeah, let me check the Amtracker.
Amtracker?
Listen to them. To watch it out there. Let me turn the camera to for y'all gonna watch the show. But
you see the dolls?
I'm not turning the camera. You gotta grab them.
Well, they're scared. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. PO90. I'm at PO89. Will be here in about 10 minutes. Not even 10 minutes. I brought up the Amtracker, and he right now passing under 17 in West Ashley. But yeah. Oh yeah, it look like get right chart running. Watch. Watch that. But as I got an order stuff like that doesn't scare me. It does the complete opposite. I literally stuff like that will make me fall asleep. That for sure. But yeah. But hopefully I'm wrong, because if I'm wrong, I'll be good and I might try some tomorrow. But if I'm not, oh well, I'm probably will sleep in, because let me be honest, it's been one of those weeks, if y'all get what I'm saying. So I might just sleep in tomorrow. It's okay, but yeah. Hmm. Hmm. It had not updated. But yeah. Oof, my team are worried that power might go out, if y'all get what I'm saying. But what I was saying is that oh yeah. Hmm. He right now he just passed Main Road. But yeah. But let me just say what I'm about to say. That there's some crazy stuff going on right now. But I've been working hard with work, getting exhausted doing everything, keeping up and all of that. And let me just say it. Some of the stuff that I've been doing, work hard, making money. Ooh. Mm. Been tired of it. Like, I want to bring it up. The two Ralph-Fan video I uploaded loaded last night. They're the first actual full-fledged Ralph-Fan video where I actually made some time to fan. I was able to upload in over a month. Everything else with random train catches I caught while going to and from work and all that and everything else. If y'all get what I'm saying. But yeah. Ugh. Ugh. But hopefully things get better. Yeah, it look like I'm gonna be rained out tomorrow. Oof. That sucks. But yeah, into that thunder and all that in the background. But I will say what I'm about to say. Everything worked differently for us autistic people. We all have different experiences and all of that. None of us are actually the same, if y'all get what I'm saying. I'm checking the Amtrak map to see how fast he going, because he should be going. But that storm. I I think the worst of missing us. Might be wrong. But quiet now. Val does work tomorrow. But I'm off tomorrow, so If it's not raining, I'll be drunk. Sorry, Val. I just farted. And oh yeah, he did now pass in a Randall, South Carolina, which is an unincorporated area of Ravenel. For people who don't know, but ironically, a small part right behind the gas station going down 162, not 65, but 162. There is a small spot where you're already in Hollywood, right there by the train tracks, right there. But it depends on what area you're in. He'll be coming in about 4 to 5 minutes. Up, and I think it's starting to rain. We'll find out. But also, so with everything, oh yeah. Oh, by, yep. I hear the horn. But, well, we wait for him to come. Like, for me and Val, with both of our workplaces, we experience work different. And with her, she experienced, because she had 2 jobs like me, but ironically, my first job only lasted about a month to 2 months. Her first job lasted about 2.5 years. And I'm at my second job for 5 years. And she just got done with the first week at her new job. Which, let me be honest, for us autistic people,
it's like unexpected. Like, I never knew that they have good experience with autistic employees.
up, it raining.
That's the special thing. Yeah. No, I feel safe there, but I'm not even safe. Household.
It. You hear the rain, Val?
Yep. But I don't want to be complacent.
I know. For people who don't know, us autistic people, we are super alert, and trust me when I say this, complacency, it's up in we're iffy with, because sometimes for someone who are high function and don't like a routine, because let me be honest, a routine is not for every autistic person.
Oh yeah.
And for what Vel said, yes, I actually have to agree with her on that. But yeah, it's up and I will be on it. I do agree. Woo. Yeah, he will be here less than 2 minutes. But while we talk until the rain come down and yep, there he is. I hear him. He coming in. But well, I'm going to say this: for autistic people, it could be really hard, depending on how it is. Lit into that. Here we come. There he is.
Oh goodness.
At the P89. But that storm charged into about about an hour. So, but for us complacency, it's up for us autistic people. It it can be scary, and trust me, for we don't trust it because one, past experience, two, stuff that we had to deal with when we were younger. Because the people you would expect to be there for you, if you're complacent, never was. And we both had that experience. And coming from autistic people right here, we experienced it, and yes, we have dealt with some awful stuff that a lot of autistic people have dealt with. It no fun. It actually kind of scary when stuff go wrong, when you have bad apple and people who are wanting to actually hurt you, who are the complete narcissist and love control. And yes, for people who don't know, we had dealt with that since I was a kid. Oh boy. Oh dear Jesus, we'll both be hitting 90 next Thursday. Well, it's been over a month since the last time we hit 90, and it looked like we're about to hit our first 90 in over a month, and it on Thursday, which not gonna be fun. Hot, and hot. Feeling icky to thinking about it.
What are you doing?
For people who don't know, I do not like heat. I don't like the summer stuff. And it looked like we're going to have like a heat wave, and I might not be able to rail fan. Oh God, that gonna be a mess of a mess. But yeah. But also, I do want to bring it up. There will be another live stream tomorrow, and yes, fan a train live stream because tomorrow is National Train Day. So it would be perfect. And I will be talking about GTA 6 with some of the map stuff that they've been talking about, because that, and also, so for people who don't know, we got over 12 months, which is a full year until the game come out. And ooh yeah, here come that rain. Nice, cool rain. You can sleep too. No joke, like literally, you can sleep too. Like, oof. But I will just say it. There is stuff that I do want to experience that I have never experienced before as an autistic. There is stuff that I do want to explore. I've been to New York back in 2017, but that was only for one day. Even though it was iffy mix, I do want to visit the city, catch some of the trains, might do some of the rail fan spot, and may also down the line. This actually will probably be down the line when me and Val have finally stabilized. Be able to go to some of the places in New York. Because, yes, I've been there. It is a crazy place, but, you know. And also, I do want to rail fan New York and New Jersey, Pennsylvania. I do want to do a lot of rail fanning. I do want to catch a lot of trains there. And I am thinking about if I want maybe grab a pizza or something, New York style stuff. But yeah, it all depends. Maybe if I can talk to my cousin who lived there, that'll probably be worth it. Ooh, good. But it did pouring rain, and for people who don't know, it did pour rain some morning too. Like, it was stormy till morning too. A minute. There we go. But yeah. But there are a ton of stuff that I want to do. Hopefully we'll get to do them. But yeah. And yes, Vel is still playing her game. Typical Vel. And yeah, potato chip. But yeah. Also, but next week we're probably going to do a chill walk around. Not that much at week before last, but we will still go out. Taste like bacon. Taste like bacon, I'm not gonna lie. Well, yeah. Bacon flavor chip, not bad. Ooh, big flash right there. And yes, it is storming like cats and dogs out there. Typical. But for film, there's also a big change too.
A Chucky.
You,
Oh, David, you took my chips!
you want to say something, Val?
You know what, guys? Me and David were still working on, finding ourselves, finding our individual identity. Considering how I know this is unrelated, but something that me and David we want to tell. Do you want to say something about it?
You can.
Me and David were actually black sheep of our respective families. That's the reason why y'all don't see us in our own family households.
Oh yeah.
We are our own, nomads. We're pretty nomads. But, me and David already, wanted to build independence, and from what I've read in that post on Facebook that I reposted, black sheep children are actually the most unique people in the world.
True.
Sorry, I was having cold a little bit.
But yeah, Bella right.
Why had to bring it up? Nothing.
Oh, it's storming out there. Mm.
Backpack.
It's really storming out there now.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Me and David, we being part of the group, like, you know, our uniqueness always, you know.
I know.
Oh, gosh.
Mm. Really strong storm out there. Stormy. That's a good sip. That's for sure. But it's been crazy. Also, Vel is playing her game. You're knocking it out of the park, ironically. Oh, you got the last kill. Not bad. Not bad, Vel. But yeah.
I scared them away. Thanks, David.
But we do got a lot of stuff coming up planned. And also with Vel first job, or not first, but second job, she's doing amazing. And all that. But I hope
everybody do enjoy life. And enjoy my zoning out moment. Please like and subscribe. And we talk to you guys later. Sorry, David.
Bye, guys. And have a nice night, everyone.
Rock
and have a great weekend. Bye.
Bye.